Once again, good morning, students. Here we are starting a chapter, the invention of Vita Wonk. See, this is an imaginary story and it is very interesting. If you listen carefully, you will enjoy the whole story. So we have here Mr. Willy Wonka. See, even the names are very funny. So Mr. Willy Wonka begins by inventing Wonka White, which makes people younger. So he's invented a machine or a medicine which makes people younger. But Wonka White is too strong. But the medicine which he has made is very strong. And what happens is some people disappear because their age becomes minus. Supposingly, a person's age is 30 and he takes this medicine and he gets younger by 50 years. So what will be his age? It will be minus 20. So that is what is happening with this new invention. One person actually becomes minus 87. That means it will take him 87 years to come back again on the earth, to be reborn again before he can come back. So this medicine is not working. So Mr. Willy Wonka must invent a new thing. So he must invent a new thing so that people who have gone into minus can come back. So now he is ready. Mr. Wonka said, this is the person who has invented this particular medicine or machine which makes people younger. So now he wants to make a new invention which can bring those people who have gone into minus back into this earth, back into this world. So once again I rolled up my sleeves. That is, when you get ready for a work, you roll up your sleeves and set to work. Once again I squeezed my brain. Squeeze my brain means he started thinking, how do I make my new invention? How do I get these people who have gone into minus back into this world? Searching for the new recipe. Recipe is the ingredients which you require to make a particular dish or medicine. That is called recipe. I had to create age to make people old. So now he has to make a medicine which can make people old so that people who have gone into minus can come back. Ha ha, I cried. For now the ideas are beginning to come. And now the ideas were coming to his mind. How will he make this recipe? What is the oldest living thing in the world? So first question is, what is the oldest living thing in the world? Next question, what lives longer than anything else? So he has two questions and he gets the answer. A tree, Charlie said. Charlie must be one of his assistant. So Charlie says, a tree. Right, you are Charlie. But what kind of a tree? Which tree? Not the Douglas fir. Fir is again a tree which is found in mountains, coniferous tree. Not the oak. Oak you find in your town also. What you call Banj ke ped. Not the cedar, which is again a tree found in the mountains. No, my boy. It is a tree called bristlecone. So he says the exact tree which is the oldest in the world is bristlecone pine. Pine is again a coniferous tree that grows upon the slopes of Wheeler Peak. This is talking about a mountain. That the name of the mountain is Wheeler Peak. Like you have peak Mount Everest. Similarly, Wheeler Peak in Nevada, USA. Nevada is a state in USA. Like you have states in India, you have Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Punjab. Similarly, Nevada is a state in America. You can find bristlecone pines on Wheeler Peak today that are over 4,000 years old. So what he's trying to say is, these are the oldest living trees on earth. And some of the trees are 4,000 years old. This is a fact, Charlie. Ask any dendrochronologist. Dendrochronologist is a person who is able to tell the age of a tree, age of plants. So that started me off. So he started working on his new recipe to get people older. I jumped into the great glass elevator. Elevator is something which lifts you up. Like you have lifts in a lot of apartments, buildings. Those are called elevators, lifts. And he's climbed his machine, that is glass elevator, and rushed all over the world. So now he's collecting the recipe to make a medicine which can make people older, so that people who have gone into minus can come back. So what is that all he collects? A pint of sap. Pint is small amount of sap. Sap is the liquid which comes out from a tree, from a 4,000-year-old bristlecone pine. Second, the toe nail, the nail of the toe, from a 160-year-old Russian farmer called Petrovich Grigorovich. So these are the things which he is trying to collect for his new medicine. An egg laid by a 200-year-old tortoise belonging to the king of Tonga. So these are the things he is collecting, the oldest things in the world, for his recipe. The tail of a 50-year-old horse in Arabia, a tail. The whiskers like human beings or men have mustaches. Similarly, the hair on the lips, above the lips of animals are called whiskers. So the whiskers of a 36-year-old cat. Cat is from the cat family, like lion, tiger, leopard. These are all called cats, called crumpets. The old flea. Flea is an insect. Flea is an insect which had lived on crumpets for 36 years. So these are the things which he is collecting for his new recipe. The tail of a 207-year-old giant rat from Tibet. So students understand what he is trying to do. He is trying to collect things which are the oldest on this earth, so that he can make a recipe and bring back people who have gone into the minus, so that people can get older and come back. The black teeth of a 97-year-old grimalkin. This is an animal. See, this is an imaginary story, so you will find very strange words in this story. Of a 97-year-old grimalkin living in a cave on Mount Popocatépetl, and the knuckles bones of a 700-year-old catalu from Peru. Knuckle bones, the backbones on the palm of your hand, those are called knuckles. So these are the 9 things which he is collecting as recipe for his new invention, so that people can get older. Why? Because his earlier medicine had made people so young that some of them had gone into minus. And I gave you an example. Supposing somebody is 30-year-old and he takes the medicine, and medicine makes him younger by 50 years. So what happens? He goes into minus 20. So now this is the recipe for his new invention. Thank you all of you, and we'll continue with the chapter in our next sitting. Have a nice day.